Jean from Happy Indulgence, and I have a very special video for you guys today. So I reached 500 YouTube followers, which is awesome. So thank you everyone for following me. Today I'm going to be answering some Q&A questions that were asked on Twitter. So today I have a very special guest with me.
Hi, Jean.
Hello, Rihanna. So this is Ree from Love Oz YA and ABC Radio, and she's going to be helping me ask some questions.
Well, Jean, we might as well get started. Cake and Madness wants to know, what were your favourite childhood books?
So I absolutely loved Goosebumps and Roald Dahl, and I walked around school reading Matilda, and I thought I was the coolest kid ever.
The book you didn't expect to love but did, that's what Paper Fury wants to know.
Oh, so probably The Bone Witch by Rin Chupeco, I think. Because a lot of people didn't rate it really well on Twitter, but I found it a really atmospheric read, so I really like that one.
If you could meet any author, who do you most want to meet, but a top 5 from the SP fan?
Okay, so definitely J.K. Rowling would be the first one, obvious choice. And then there will be Rochelle Mead, who wrote Vampire Academy. And then Victoria Schwab, who did, obviously, you know, A Conjuring of Light and a lot of other books. Leigh Bardugo, who obviously wrote Six of Crows. And probably Shona McGuire, who I love her sci-fi books.
Read at Midnight wants to know your reading habits when you travel, holiday, on planes, etc.
I love to read when I'm, you know, on a plane or on a bus, and that's how I get to read most of my books actually. When I travel, I always pack 50 books with me because in case you don't feel like one or you run out of one.
That's a lot of books. At Sprinkled Pages wants, what's the hardest thing about being a blogger and a YouTuber for you?
I think the hardest thing will probably be wanting to do everything at once and wanting to read all the books that I can, but knowing that I have limited time for that. Basically, I have to be picky with what I actually do read and actually set a TBR for myself and also schedule my posts, which I'm terrible at.
What has been the most rewarding and most challenging aspects you've found so far with blogging from Diva Book Nerd?
My favorite thing about blogging is definitely meeting other readers and book lovers, and that has been the best thing because you guys are my people.
Most challenging aspects you've found so far with blogging?
It probably goes down to the time management aspect because as part of blogging you can get carried away with it. You can do as much or as little as you want to. So, you know, there's like Instagram, Twitter, there's the blog itself, and I do YouTube as well. But I mean, I wouldn't do all these things if I didn't enjoy it.
Oh, this is an interesting one. When are you going to read my favourite books?
Is this Jenna?
Is this Read with Jenna? Yes.
Okay, Jenna, I promise you I will read The Infernal Devices for your birthday this year. I know I promised you last year, but, you know, it's your birthday again this year.
The Book Satchel is also echoing that and saying, when are you going to read All the Light We Cannot See?
It's been on my TBR for a while, so we shall see.
Paper Fury wants to know the story behind your blog name.
Happy Indulgence is my blog, and I get a bit carried away with the things that I do love, and I'm a big shopper and I love to collect things, which is why I have this collection. So I thought, what's the harm in indulging yourself if you're happy? And yeah, that's how it came about.
Sarah R. Hatch wants to know, how did you become an ABC Radio co-host?
One day I was sitting at my desk at work and I got an email from Ree that said she had been stalking me at a few events that we went to, and we just hit it off from there.
I had been stalking her a lot.
I know.
But in a good way. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, the blog.
Don't you still stalk me? I see you. I see you.
At Fully Booked Rev, are there any genres you particularly dislike and why?
True crime and, you know, really heavy historical fiction isn't my thing.
At Carleen_11 wants to know, which book have you reread the most? I could probably answer this for you maybe. Is it Gemini?
It's Gemini. Oh my gosh, how did you guess? So I think I've read it maybe 4 times now.
Last book you added to your TBR.
Yes, I actually bought this today. So that's Begin and Begin, the Love OzYA anthology, and I can't wait to read it.
What's currently on your TBR from at SJMassNL?
So there's When Dimple Met Rishi by Sandhya Menon. There's Released by Patrick Ness. Empress of a Thousand Skies by Rhoda Beleza. And Miss Lily's Lovely Ladies by Jackie French, and that's our OzYA book that we're doing next week.
Personal questions, Jane.
Okay.
At Read, Think, Ponder, favourite Malaysian food?
Definitely nasi lemak, which is this amazing rice dish with like curry and, you know, peanut and all sorts of good things.
At Daily Prophecy, favourite TV shows and movies?
Oh my gosh, this is so hard. I love all the X-Men movies, all the Marvel movies. My absolutely favourite Marvel movie will have to be the last Captain America movie, and favourite TV shows, it's probably Supernatural and Veronica Mars and Buffy.
Favourite Disney character?
It's definitely Belle from Beauty and the Beast, because she's a reader and she's also a really strong woman that isn't portrayed as a warrior.
A video game you would recommend to all your SFF readers, and that's from Read at Midnight.
Definitely the Mass Effect trilogy. It's a sci-fi game that is absolutely amazing. You're basically traveling through space as a marine, and then you get to recruit all alien races. Yeah, I love that game.
Reading with Jenna wants to know, show us your favourite planner spread.
I've been planning recently, and that's basically one of my favourites because of the colours, and I think it's really neat.
At Inga's Wonderland wants to know, if you could go anywhere in the world, where would you go? The book's prophet also asked you, what's one place you'd like to travel to?
I have always, since I was a kid, really wanted to go to Egypt because of the Egyptian tombs and the pyramids. I don't know if that will be soon, but one day.
Congrats, Jean. I'd like to know what's next for you. What is your dream?
This is actually really hard because I've always dreamed of owning a dog, and I have one now, and I basically always dreamed about making a difference, and yeah, hopefully I will continue to do that.
Now, at Read at Midnight wants to also know, why are you so perfect?
Why are you so perfect? Maybe I was born that way.
Wedding questions.
Oh.
At Looney Tooney wants to know, how did you meet Romeo?
So we met through a mutual friend at uni, and Romeo pretty much saw me on Instant Messenger and saw a photo of me, and he was like, oh, who's that? And then he came out and met me the next day.
At Read with Jenna asks, what are you most excited about in terms of your wedding?
I'm basically really excited about seeing all my friends and family and having them together in one place and catching up with everyone, and yeah, obviously marrying, you know, my true love as well.
Have you decided on your honeymoon location yet? And if not, can you visit me in Toronto when I'm there on exchange?
I don't know if Toronto is my dream honeymoon location. Yeah, we're still up in the air, but I think Hawaii is a good destination.
Wedding planning, if you could choose one book as the theme colour palette for the wedding, if your fiance could choose one book theme, what would it be?
Alright, I've put a lot of thought into this, but I would love a Harry Potter themed wedding. So all the bridesmaids would obviously have the 4 houses and the robes, and then you'll have each of the tables seating. So you'll have the Ravenclaw corner, the Hufflepuff, the Gryffindor and the Slytherin. Alright, and then I asked the fiance before, and he said he would have a Space Marine wedding where he's dressed up as an orc and I'm dressed up as some sort of space elf. So I don't know, you guys can take that how you want it.
She'd look good as a space elf. Your favourite questions of all time now.
Yes.
Toby questions.
Yes.
Now, at Read, Think, Ponder asks, will you get a buddy dog for Toby?
We have thought about it, but he's such a big handful at the moment. He's still a little puppy and still really jumpy, but I think we will. Yeah.
Get a cat. Now, at MacDibble, Jean wants to know, why is Toby so good?
Why are you so good, Toby? He's
Because I'm
crazy.
a dog.
He's so good.
Now, at Paper Fury would like to know, why is Toby the cutest of all the dogs, OMG?
I don't know. He was born this way.
What is Toby's favourite book to demolish? What do you think his favourite genre or story would be?
He's only demolished one book, and that was My Traitor to the Throne, but he loves catalogues and magazines. What would his favourite genre be? Probably cardboard because it's delicious.
Maybe your homework if you had any?
Yeah, that's a good one. Thanks guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the Q&A video, and thanks to Ree for coming and joining me. See ya, bye. Toby, why are you so good?